hello, welcome back. This is OmniTalk Retail. I'm Chris Walton.
And I'm Ann Mazinga.
And we are here at the Mirakl Summit with the CEO of Mirakl, Adrien Nussenbaum. Adrien, how are you today?
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, you're doing well. How's the show going for you?
It's really good. We almost doubled attendees from last year, so it's a good trend.
Well done. Yeah, there is so much energy in here. Like the volume's out of control. It's great. We love it.
Well, Adrien, I want to start because I got the chance to hear you keynote this morning. But for those of our viewers who are listening or watching at home right now, give them a little bit of background on you and how Mirakl came to be.
You know, I'm French, so we're not good at being quick when asked to talk about ourselves.
Well,
but
that's okay. We have time.
But you're charismatic, though, right?
Yes.
So, 12 years ago with my co-founder, we had the idea that the marketplace model, which had basically made Amazon the voracious giant that it is, which consisted in allowing third-party sellers to enhance and extend Amazon's inventory and sell more and better prices to customers.
Yeah.
This was a great model, and that retailers should have the opportunity to leverage this model in a way that resembles the promise that they make to their clients, so in a curated way, in a controlled way, and that there was not any solutions that would allow to do that. So we built a platform that now powers close to 500 retailers and distributors across the world, across industries, verticals, categories, and generates close to 15 billion of sales this year.
Wow.
And why do you think marketplaces have taken off to the degree that they have? What is the inherent value that they bring to the users, both on the seller side and the retailer side?
So first of all, I think that marketplace have taken up, but we are very much at the very early beginning.
That's true. Great
when
point.
you're thinking about penetration across incumbent bricks and mortar and traditional organizations. But I can tell you that from the organizations where we work with, marketplace impacts positively every aspect of the company, whether it's driving more customers to the site through more products, better SEO, more opportunities to cross-sell, upsell, so increase in top line, increase also in inventory efficiency. When you think about marketplace, you're able to move out of your DC's products that are slow moving. You can try and test new product categories and maybe then bring them in. And ultimately, you're charging a commission, which is pure margin, so very, very low cost based on this sales, and hence high profit margin. So it's really a win for your clients, win for you as an organization, and win for the partners that you bring on and that access a new sales channel.
Well, and Adrien, what would you say is important, especially as we're going to see more movement into the marketplace space? What would you say is important for a retailer to be thinking about so that they can really differentiate themselves? Because if everybody starts doing marketplaces or starts creating these places for brands to live, how do they kind of do what they do in stores where they really have a point of view on product? How do they do that in a marketplace setting?
So I think it's interesting in the era of AI, which is going to completely reshape the customer experience. A few years ago, there were talks around conversational commerce.
Sure.
But it was a bit of a hype because the technology behind was not there. But when you think about how AI is going to change the way customers come on site and say, I want this to look a little bit like that and like this thing and that, and you want to personalize to the extreme, and you want to think about your website, your inventory, as I need to value it as best as possible. Maybe one time I'm going to push a product I own. Maybe one time I'm going to push a product from a third party. Maybe sometime I'll rather use that space to put advertising through retail media. And it's going to be really dependent on the propensity of each customer to buy and who they are. And when you think about marketplace, it's the only way to actually grow the data at a level that will allow you to have enough ammunition to fuel a real AI strategy. Because today, when you think of retailers, they're thinking of them as highly differentiated, but they're differentiated within their very small universe when you look at the size of the retail market. And so that's really how I see that. It's not about, everyone will have a marketplace, but even if you have no client is able to tell you, you have 9,200,000 products on your site, you have 8,003, people don't look beyond page 1, page 2, or what they see.
Right.
So what's behind is the fuel to really personalize the true experience. And AI is opening the way for that.
So you also said two words there that are also very popular in the retail parlance right now, and that is retail media. Can you talk a little bit about how the Mirakl platform, one, is approaching retail media, and then also there's quite a connection between a marketplace setup and retail media if you think about it the right way as a retailer. I'd love your thoughts on that too.
Yeah, so we're always thinking about how we can basically improve the profitability, the monetization of our clients, so the retailers, but also make it beneficiary for the supply. So, a marketplace is a multi-sided and all sides are important. So when you think of retail media, it's really something that's very strategic today because it's allowing for highly profitable monetization. And if you do it well with the right technology, which is what Mirakl is bringing to the market, which was a bit of a, I would say, aging market, because if you think of the incumbents, they've all been acquired, so they've not really innovative in terms of technology. And we come at it with a really fresh look, with a disruptive look. And we're really thinking about, hey, I'm a third party, I'm accessing new sales channels, I make more money, I want to reinvest this money in high ROI advertising. And the retail media is directly accessible from the seller or supplier backend. Right. So it's a flywheel. It's creating a flywheel effect.
Right, makes sense.
Well, Adrien, let's close with this question. Where is it going?
Yeah.
What next year at the Mirakl Summit in New York? What are we going to be talking about?
I think next year at the Mirakl Summit, we'll be definitely talking about what we've been talking for the last 12 years, because I could give you a long list of retailers who are missing sales every day because of unavailable inventory on products that people are searching for. So we're not moving away from this marketplace narrative. We're enhancing it with natively built-in retail media on both supply and demand side. And AI is going at a speed that's unprecedented. We've announced today catalog ingestion technologies that no one has done before in terms of one-click onboarding. But I think next year we'll start talking about, from a front-end experience, how we are able to power a back-end changing experience for the retailers. As I said, every customer will have a unique almost display based on their propensity to buy, how much to consume advertising or not, and to cross-sell, upsell. And marketplace will be the back-end engine for that.
So really just getting better at what it is you do well. That's kind of the focus here,
That's a non-French way to summarize things. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome. All right. So, well, thanks, man. Thanks for joining us. I know I loved it. I've always wanted to speak with you. I know Anne has too. So again, Adrien Nussenbaum, the CEO of Mirakl, live from the Mirakl Summit. Hope you enjoyed that conversation. I know Anne and I sure did. And as always,
be careful out there.